It has been a long hot minute since I've done a favorites video, so I've been getting requests to do them. So if you do like this video, let me know and I'll try to do them a little bit more frequently than I have been, which I kind of haven't for a long time. So I'm just going to jump into the current makeup products that I have been loving. So to start off with, I have the Dr.Jart Premium BB Beauty Balm Multi-Action Skincare Makeup SPF 45. And this has got, not only does it have SPF 45, but it's got some good skin conditioning ingredients in it as well. And this covers for me like a foundation. So I try to get my skincare, you know, some good skin ingredients that are going to do something beneficial for my skin while it's on my face, you know, as well as that SPF factor, and it covers really nice as well. So I figure, you know, I'd much rather opt for something like this than a foundation that's only purpose is really gonna cover it. You know, this has a lot more to bring to the table than a lot of foundations, and it's like the perfect color for my skin. And it only comes in one shade, which is I guess the only down part of it. I do like the Black Label Detox as well from Dr.Jart. It's a little bit more, has a little bit more gray in it than this particular one, and it has a little bit less SPF. So I've been really liking this one. It's what I have on my skin right now. It's what I've been wearing a lot. This one is actually, it's almost empty, and I just purchased another one with the Friends and Family sale. So really been loving this stuff right here. It is, it only comes in one shade again, like I said, but fair skin, pink undertones, this is a good one. And what I like to set it with, which is another favorite, this has been a favorite for years. This is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc Free Mineral Face Powder. And this has got, I believe it's SPF 17 in it. And this shade here is Translucent Light. And this is a brand new one because I just finished off a different one. But I like to take this, this shade right here, which is the lightest one they make in this powder. This is one of the best pressed powders. Sometimes I just use this by itself. It's just a really amazing powder. So this is Translucent Light. I like to use this kind of through the T-zone area to set like the BB cream. And then I like to go like on the outer perimeter of my face with the shade, same product in the shade Creamy Natural right there. Sometimes I just go all over my face with Translucent Light, but if I want a little bit more dimension, I'll go in with this one right here. So there's Creamy Natural and there's Translucent Light. Right there. Yeah, like you're gonna be able to see those. But these are some of my all-time favorite pressed powders, hands down. I love them. This next product you guys hear me mention quite a bit. This is like a holy grail product for me. It's just a love. It's the Burberry Nude Radiance Fresh Glow Luminous Highlighting Powder in number 1. I love this. This is my second one of these. I finished off a whole one, and this is the second one. And it's great for fair skin tones. I just am obsessed with this highlighter. It's perfect for me. Like, it'll give a nice sheen to the top of the cheekbones, but it will also retain its lightness, like the actual coloring for the tops of really fair skinned. And then too, this does come in another shade, so if you have medium dark complexions, it comes in another shade, and the formulation is just, it goes on like silk. It's a beautiful highlighting powder. So I love this. I recommend it. It's awesome. And then on my cheeks, I've been slightly obsessed with this particular blush. There's a lot of products that I've been loving and using. You guys see how I like to haul, but this one in particular I've been really reaching for a lot, and it's the Mineralized Blush in Just a Wisp from MAC. And I do like the other formulations that I've recently picked up as well, but this here is just beautiful. It's what I have on my cheeks right now. It is a light pale pink right here. Yeah, that's how light it looks there. But what the thing about this particular blush is, and this color, I have a slight obsession with this color of blush. Not only do I love the sheen that this blush gives off, it's got a nice texture, it blends easily and all of that stuff, but it's one of those really light baby pink colors that doesn't deepen up on my fair skin, which is really hard to find. I have loads of light blushes that seem like they're going to be this color, but they always pull a little bit deeper on my skin tone because I'm so fair, but this one doesn't. It's like, yeah, it's what I have on my cheeks like right now, and it's just like that perfect baby pink. It reminds me of like some type of angelic look, I guess, and I've been wearing this a lot and I love it. Let's get into some brow products. Was kind of getting into those like creams and the pomade type style brow products, and I always found myself taking an extra long time to get my brows done because those products, you have to work with them a little bit more. So I kind of went back to basics and I busted out my MAC clear brow finisher, and it's just a clear brow wax. And what I like about this one, I know there's several different companies that make a brow wax, is it's not in a pan, so you don't have to dip a brush in it, and it's not in a sharpened pencil, which is the majority of other brands that make them. I've seen them in a pencil that you have to sharpen. This you can just twist up, and I just go over my brow hairs with this, and then I've been liking to fill them in after I put the wax on with MAC Omega eyeshadow, which looks like that. It's just a really good shade for blonde eyebrows. And then two other products that I also have been loving for my brows. These are the easiest to use gel, pomade, cream style brow products that I've come across so far. And these are the Eye and Brow Maestros from Armani. And the first shade that I picked up is Copal, and I've been wearing this quite a bit as well. Like just before because these are a pretty new release, just before I had bought this particular product, I was using the MAC brow finisher and the Omega a lot, and I still reach for that. But this here has been more of a, it's just easier and more natural. And sometimes when my brows well, not sometimes, when my brows do, like, I'm just kind of sick of them, I'll stop plucking them for a month or two and just kind of let them get all crazy, try to rock a Cara Delevingne, I guess, which is what I'm kind of doing now. They're not real precise, which I don't like that carved out brow anyway. I like a more natural brows. Anyway, I've been enjoying these products right here because they're really, really easy and really natural. The colors can be, like, the shade range of these is really kind of tricky, but Copal is pretty good for the first part of my brow, and then I felt like I needed a little bit more definition from the arc and to the tail, and so I picked up another shade, and this is number 6 Copal right here. And then the other shade that I just recently picked this up, like probably a couple days ago actually. I haven't even like hauled it yet. And this one is in number 5 Auburn, and it looks like that. It's just a little bit deeper of a brown color right there. So I've really been enjoying these Eye and Brow Maestros from Armani, and they can also be used on, like, it says your roots if you had like hair growth and stuff like that, or as cream eyeshadows. I just like to use them for my brows, but they're a really nice product if you can get the shade right for yourself anyway. And then a mascara that I just really love. It's a good go-to mascara, and it's something that I like to use before I use a more volumizing or more dramatic mascara, and that's the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I like to put this on because I put my liquid liner on before my mascara, and sometimes that liner can get on my lashes, and this kind of just combs them out perfectly and puts the finest coat of mascara on my eyelashes. It's almost like a black primer, I guess, but you can also really put on the coats of this if you want to build it up and use it by itself, but because it's so fine and it separates so well, you do have to go and put on quite a few coats, and it doesn't really clump. You can probably get away with 6 coats and it still won't clump, but I just like to use 1 coat of mascara to really separate and fan out my lashes, and then I like to bring in whatever other mascara I may be using at the moment. But that is what the brush looks like right there. It's just a really good one to have. And then because of some beautiful pictures on Instagram, I would always see gals wearing the iconic style of lash from House of Lashes, so I did go ahead and buy some of those. And recently I was watching a video from Lusterlux, and she had mentioned these Cocoa lashes in Goddess and said that these are dupes for the House of Lashes in Iconic. So I bought these ones, and I actually like these ones better than the House of Lashes ones. I feel like I can use the House of Lashes Iconic probably 3 times and before they'll fall apart on me. And these ones here, I think they're a little bit more durable. And then too, they kind of have, let's see if I can show you, they kind of have a little bit of a double layer to them, and they they're pretty. They're really pretty. They're what I have on. They're what I've been wearing. Normally I just like put a little tiny corner lash on, but I've really been enjoying these. I think they're really pretty and fluttery, but I can't wear a full strip now. I have to literally cut a third off the end of these to make them at least tolerable for me, because like when I put on the full strip of Iconic when I first got them, I was like, I felt like I could fly away. I was just, they were huge lashes. So I literally have to take off. I'll show you. I take off from the outside probably that much that's covered, that my finger's covering up. So this is about as much as I have on right there. Like that's how much I chop off the edge of them. But these are some really nice lashes. And they're only like $5.99, so they're cheaper, which is awesome. And then the glue that I've been using with them and enjoying is the Duo Brush On Adhesive with vitamins. It's supposed to apparently have some good ingredients in it, but it's just a duo glue that looks like that right there. And I got this off of the Sephora website. So there have been a lot of lip products that I have been loving and enjoying and stuff, but some that I've really been reaching for that have been like going in my purse for when I go places are the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Pillow Talk. This is just a great liner for several different lipsticks. You can pull it a light nude, you can pull it a darker nude, pinks, light pinks, deeper pinks. It's just a really versatile liner. It's what I have on right now with a lip gloss, believe it or not. I just lined and filled in my lips with this and put Buxom Celeste over the top, which I don't wear lip gloss that much, but I bought Celeste and it's really pretty, so I made myself wear it. But this is what Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk looks like, and it is a great lip liner. It's a great nude lip liner that you can pull a couple different ways, and it's a good one just to throw in your purse. It gives you a pout. That's how I feel about it. And then a lipstick that that goes in my purse as well, that whether I leave the house with whatever shade on, it's something that I can just slap on, I guess, is the MAC Cream Sheen in Cream Cup. I'm sure you guys all know what Cream Cup looks like, but I really like it. That is Cream Cup. Some eyeliners that I just absolutely love for pencil liners are the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayons. I have certain gel pot liners that are great on the waterline as well, but they're a little bit more inconvenient to use, I guess, and you know, being on the go or taking with. So I've always been on the hunt for that that bulletproof waterline pencil liner that you can travel with or throw in your purse or whatever, and it's easier to use. And these have kind of been it for me. I have a load of shades, but these two particular shades I wear a lot. A lot. I think today I'm actually wearing a lighter brown one. It's in Roe Cocoa. But these two shades I have here are Odyssey right here. And if you guys look in the description box of my videos, I do list everything that's on my face in every video. So that one is Odyssey, and then this other one, which I probably need a new one of these soon. It's getting low, but I've had this one for a long time and it's getting a little dry. But this one here is in the shade, what's this one called? Introvert. So Odyssey and Introvert. I love them. I love the colors. I think that they look really pretty on the waterline. Now for some really fun stuff, eyeshadow. I love eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadow in general. And I buy a lot of eyeshadow. So some of the ones that have just really jumped out to me and I've been loving nonstop are what I'm going to show you. This first one is a Gucci quad. It's one of their magnetic color shadow quads in 040 Autumn Fire. I have quite a few of these Gucci shadows now, and I like all of the ones that I have. They're all really nice eyeshadows, but this particular one looks really nice on green eyes, and I really love it. So that one is 040 Autumn Fire. I've done some videos on the Gucci products I have, and I'll link them down below if you guys are interested in them, but very nice shadows. Beautiful. Whoa. Right there. So that's Autumn Fire. And then if you haven't heard already, Sephora is now carrying Art. So I did a whole video on the palettes. I have 6 of their palettes. These are a I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. These are a holy grail eyeshadow. I love them. I absolutely adore them. And I'll link the video that I totally swatched all the palettes that I have down below as well. But Sephora is now carrying these, the lip palette, and I think the concealer palette as well. But this one here is number one. This is the nude matte shadow palette, and you can use this so many different ways and pair this with so many like different colors and stuff. I like to pop a really bright shadow like on my lid and then use some of the mattes through the crease. And not only this palette, but all of my 6 Vizart palettes, Vizart, yes, I believe I was told it was pronounced Vizart. I love all 6 of them. They're amazing. Like when they come out with another palette, if they ever do, it shall be mine. So I'll link that video down below, but these are amazing eyeshadows. Some other standout shadows for me have been the new Makeup Forever artist shadows. I've accumulated quite a few of them now. These ones here are these little tiny guys right here from the Makeup Forever artist palette. The Christmas are the little kit. I did a video on this too, which I'll link it down below, but these actually popped right out of the foam. So I popped them out of there and put them in with 2 other Makeup Forever eyeshadows that I have. But these eyeshadows just go on my dry lids and blend and perform really, really nice. And I kind of want to collect them all, or attempt to, I guess. There's like 210 of them. But I really, really do like these shadows. Again, I think I did. And the reason I'm telling you is if you want swatches of quite a few of the ones that I have, I'll link those videos down below if you want to see them, because I swatched these and I have a bunch more. So I love those. And then this last eyeshadow is what I have on, and I've been wearing this a lot. For as much eyeshadow as I have, and this being a quad, I've worn it a lot. And this is the Dolce & Gabbana, the eyeshadow in number 135 Volcano. And it is beautiful. Again, this is what I have on my eyes right now, and I've worn it a lot. This is my 3rd Dolce & Gabbana quad, and I have not been disappointed with one yet. The formula of these is very nice. It's beautiful. I've worn this a lot. Swatches aren't going to do this justice, but I almost forgot. A big favorite for me is the RMS Uncover Up in 00. I use this for a concealer. It's what I have on right now underneath my eyes, and I also use this for an eyeshadow primer. It's really tacky, so I don't know how many people are going to enjoy a primer like this, but I have really dry lids, and this just makes so many shadows that normally would not work very nice on me work. So I love it. I love it for both an eyeshadow primer and also for an under eye concealer. It's really, really nice. It's got coconut oil, jojoba oil, cocoa seed butter, castor seed oil, some really hydrating ingredients. And if you don't know about RMS, they are like an organic type brand. This doesn't have anything that irritates my eyes in it, and it's also fragrance free. So I really, really love this, and this is what it looks like right here. This is the lightest shade that they make. It could be a little bit pinker for me, but it works. It totally works for me. So I suppose you guys won't see that too well, but 2 other concealers that I've also really been enjoying are the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Concealer and also the Clarins Instant Concealer, and these are both great under eye concealers. I have the Clarins one in the shade 01 and then the L'Oreal Visible Lift in 301 Fair. Both shades work nice on me, but they're one of those thinner textured concealers that covers, and it's I don't like to have a lot of product underneath my eyes, and these are really good concealers for me because they cover, they feel nice because I do have that dry skin, but they don't look heavy by any means. So I'm gonna go ahead. This is the L'Oreal one right here, and then here is the Clarins one, and I'm gonna put a little swatch on my hand here. So the bottom one is the L'Oreal one, and then the top one is the Clarins one. So you can see the L'Oreal one has a little bit more pink to it, and then the Clarins one, I would call the Clarins one, it's kind of more neutral, so. But I really, really love both these concealers, and the RMS. They've been some go-tos for me. Now for some products that have been like complete fails for me. I've been hanging on to this for a long time in anticipation to do a favorites video and then, like a fails or whatever. So I've had this for a while, but I don't reach for it. It's one of the most horrible cream eyeliners I've ever tried. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Super Saturated Ultra Intense Waterproof Cream Eyeliner. it's horrible. I first tried it on as a gel liner on top, and it doesn't glide. It was horrible to put on. And then when I finally did get it on throughout the day, this is like no joke, I had it flaking off onto my cheeks. I was like, what? So the next day I used something else on top, and I said I'm going to try this on the waterline. And not only did it not stay on my waterline, it like got all into the inner corner and it didn't stay, but it also created that film over my eye where if you've ever used like oil kind of close to your eye, you get a film, it like blurs your vision. That's what it did. I'm trying to get it open here just a minute. But that is what it looks like. The reason it's smudged over the top is I tried to smudge off the top and use something that's more underneath, thinking that maybe just the top layer was bad, but it's bad all around. I actually gave this to my mom like 3 days after. I tried it 3 days, and then I gave it to her, and she just wears just a tiny little bit of eyeliner on her top lash line, and she gave it back to me the next day and said the same thing about it, said that it was horrible. Another product that is a fail for me, which I actually enjoyed when I first got it, it's the Too Faced Bulletproof Brows. I like the color, it worked good on me, and I was using it fairly frequently for a bit there, I'd say a good 2 weeks, and then it started to just really get dry, like really, really dry, which I was quite saddened by. So when my more local Sephora got it in, like they had just put the display out, I went to open this up, and the inside of this, the cream was shrunk into itty bittiness, and they just put it out. So the actual product I think is nice. I think where it malfunctions is in the packaging, because it just has this plastic top that goes over it, and it doesn't actually get really secure. So they need to repackage it, because I think the formula is nice, the color was nice. I was really enjoying it when I first got it, and it still had its creaminess to it, but it went dry and got bad real fast. And then this last fail is also a brow product. This is the Clinique Superfine Liner for Brows. I thought this would be great for my hair color, and it was one of those little tiny pens. I do like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but I've been playing around with other products more recently. But I thought I'd give this a try. I kind of like the color. Now where this fails is every single time, like no matter how, like I barely put any out, like even less than this amount right here, and every time I'd go to try to apply it, this here, I'll show you, breaks off. Like I didn't even press hard. I just went to go do a swatch line and it breaks. So I'll do it, like I'll twist it up some more and it just breaks. It's absolutely unusable, and I can't find the receipt, otherwise I would have totally took it back by now. But this is horrible. I mean, it would be a good product if it didn't keep breaking off like at the tip, but it just keeps breaking off. So that's a big fail. So at the risk of this being the longest video ever, that's going to be it for my favorites and I guess fails more recently. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want me to do these more frequently, sure feel free to let me know down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.